So voters narrowly passed a ballot measure legalizing sports gambling here in our state.
It allows the parent companies of Colorado's 33 casinos to offer on-site and online betting, but other businesses can also get in the game. Our political specialist Sean Boyd was with us last night at 10 and was still too close to call at that point. Sean, it did pass by the slimmest of margins.
Hey, Jim, by all accounts, this is one of the closest statewide elections in recent history. But if all goes as planned, anyone aged 21 and up can place a bet from their phone starting next May, just before the NBA Finals and Stanley Cup. And it's not just professional sports. You can bet on college games, fantasy sports, even the Olympics. The State Division of Gaming will come up with the rules over the next few months and decide which casinos and online operators get a license. We talked to one Coloradan who bet a long time ago on legalized sports betting.
This is what my day-to-day looks like, is just pouring through all these numbers.
For most people, fantasy sports is a hobby. For Peter Jennings, it's a profession and passion. The Coloradan is legendary in the fantasy sports world, launching one of the first websites dedicated to fantasy sports analytics. So as Proposition DD hung in the balance election night, this, Jennings tweeted, is what he looked like.
I was sweating bullets. I woke up in the middle of the night.
People pulled ahead by 80 votes, and I was like, woo!
State Representative Alec Garnett sponsored the bill that referred the question to voters. Despite no organized opposition and wide bipartisan support, it passed by just 1 point.
My mom almost voted no, and I had to call her and talk to her. My dad fortunately helped me in convincing her. But
many voters couldn't get past the first sentence. Shall state taxes be increased by $29 million to see the tax applied to businesses conducting the betting, and more than 90% of the revenue went to the state water plant.
With the population planned to double by 2050, the pressure on our water supply is going to be so great that if we don't take these preemptive steps now to start conserving what we have, then we're going to be put in a place where we're not going to be able to catch up.
Had a passion for water here in the state for a while too, so it's kind of a perfect marriage that all this came together.
A finance major, Jennings says some people prefer the stock market. He prefers the sports market, which is already a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Having it above board, having it legal, having it licensed, having it regulated is a win for everybody, and the revenue will be going to a good place.
Now, Garnett says the narrow margin in this election reflects both Colorado's fiscal conservative values as well as its libertarian streak. Again, those people that are placing the bets will not be taxed. The state will assess a 10% tax on the proceeds of those casinos and online operators that are taking the bets. Jennings says sports betting is already a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's just all done illegally through bookies right now. Live in Denver, Sean Boyd covering Colorado First.